Child Abuse Prevention Month, and one Utah organization is taking action. Sage is here to tell us about GenerationALL. Welcome back to the show, Sage.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, this is a very heavy topic, and so many people need to be starting to talk about this. As like I said, April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Why is it so important to have these tough conversations?
Yes, especially here in Utah, 1 in 7 kids experience sexual abuse before they turn 18. This is something that we're not comfortable talking about yet as an organization, as the state of Utah, and so we are really trying to focus on raising awareness.
Well, what are some of these key challenges that Utah communities are facing when it comes to protecting children and families?
Yeah. So the average age of disclosure is 52 years old, and so we are often watching 2 generations pass without anyone ever disclosing about their sexual abuse. We still live in a community where we don't feel open about talking about sexual abuse. However, there's so many things that we see as a state, as a nation, anything from incarceration rates, mental health, anything like that. We are not understanding kind of the...
And I don't even think they're understanding that it happened to them, because a lot of times this does come up, like you said, later in life. Memories just start coming up. Yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about, and we just need to be talking about it.
Exactly.
Well, tell us about GenerationALL and what is the mission behind the organization?
Yes, our goal with GenerationALL is to really look at the generational impact of sexual abuse. So what can we do to not only support survivors, but also their families and the communities, and how can we break that cycle from continuing?
Yeah, and it really is, it happens from someone maybe that you know. And so it's like, if you can break that generation, it can stop, and we can stop this conversation. So how does that GenerationALL support both survivors and those working to create change?
That's a great question. So we look at supporting survivors by, 1, really addressing that we need to talk about sexual abuse as early as we can, and so we actually offer a free retreat in partnership with Supriya for girls ages 18 to 24. Feel free to reach out if you're interested in that. We also look at partnering with local organizations and local healthcare systems, local partnerships, local policy work partners, in order to really talk about this and look at how can we address this from a systemic, root cause issue.
Well, you recently released an audiobook alongside the version of Hometown Portrayal. For those unfamiliar, what is this story about, and how is it connected to GenerationALL?
Yes, so our new audiobook is just released of the current version of Hometown Betrayal. 100% of proceeds are donated back to GenerationALL. This is a true account based here in Utah about a young girl who experienced really horrific sexual abuse, and how the organizational systems continue to fail her, whether it's her local community, her religious affiliation, or kind of the local police officers and the state of Utah as a whole. And so this actually looks at the entire course of over 50 years.
Well, I think hearing other people's stories really is, you're able to connect. So you have a powerful event coming up. Tell me really fast. Tell me about it really fast.
Yes, Healing Generations in Utah with some incredible speakers, Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, Dr. Julie Hanks, and Alex Peterson, looking at how we can really talk about addressing how we can break that cycle.
Well, where can everyone go for more information to find your book, to find everything they can to help child abuse?
Instagram is the best way that we can keep it up to date really quickly, at generation.all. You can also look at our website, generationall.org, to learn about the book, the events, and everything else.
Well, on behalf of everyone here at Fresh Living, thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.